Hi guys, my name is Bella and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to take it back to basics again. So I'm gonna show you guys how to get a flawless foundation, highlight and contour, and I'm gonna show you some techniques that I have learned throughout the years. I do already have a foundation routine on my channel that I recorded just a little over a few years ago, but this one is the most updated one, and this is how I've been doing my makeup, or my base anyway, for a while now. Some of the stuff are still the same, some of the stuff I've changed. If you like to see how I go from this to this, then keep on watching. As you can see, to begin with, I have nothing on my face, and before we put any form of products on our face, we are going to prep it, and that's using a moisturizer and a good primer, whichever one suits you. For me, I use the Dr. Kiehl's moisturizer, the Ultra Facial Cream Moisturizer. This has worked for me. I'm not a fan of primers as much as I used to be. I usually only wear primers if I've got a long day ahead of me, whereas if I'm just going on a night out, then I'll just use a moisturizer. Do my brows. For my brows, I use the Morphe eyebrow pencils. I've switched between two shades, so I'm either in the mood for Java or chocolate mousse. Today I'm going to be using chocolate mousse, and I'm going to speed up this part because I just can't do my eyebrows and speak on the camera at the same time. But if you do want a brow tutorial, please let me know in the comments below and I'll be sure to make one for you guys. Okay, foundation I'm going to use is the Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation by Hourglass, and I'm using the shade Sable. And I'm just going to be using this with a damp beauty blender sponge, and I'm going to apply this all over my face. I put my foundation on and I'm loving the finish. With the foundation, just always make sure the foundation does match your chest, hence why I made sure to wear an open top so you guys can see that. I mean, it is a pretty good match for me, and I do really like this foundation. Also, this one is a matte, it's like medium to full coverage. It's like, I think it's full coverage, but I think they say that it's medium to full coverage, but obviously it's buildable. So just be sure to pick a foundation that matches your skin colour. However, whatever foundation you have, if you feel that works for you, then, you know, run with it. Now, I'm going to show you a technique that I have learned in terms of highlighting, and I found really fascinating, and it's by a YouTuber called Robert Welsh. He's really good. I will leave his name somewhere on the screen. He does really good reviews on like reaction videos on makeup, like different makeup tutorials, which is amazing. And I'm going to do one of his concealer techniques on how to use the concealer without using a lot of product to give you that kind of lifted look. For the concealer, I'm using again the Hourglass Vanish concealer in the shade Maple. You get your concealer and then you put it on the sides of your nose like so, and then take it all the way to the top, and then you just get this bit and then place it there like that. So you're literally putting it here and here. It looks crazy now. So like here, and okay, obviously you put it in the middle as well. So put it here, forehead as well. I'm gonna go in with the MAC Prep and Prime Light Boost highlighter, only because this is like, I just always mix these two products together because I like that really highlighted. This looks crazy. So you want to just dab the concealer exactly. You don't want to move it. And you're just going to leave it there as well. And I've got to do a cupid's bow as well. I think that's crazy, to be honest. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see it, and I think that's amazing. But I'm going to quickly blend out the other side, and then we're going to move on to contour. I'm going to move on to cream contour, as I've been doing for like years and years and years. And to cream contour, I'm going to use the Velvet Matte Stick Foundation from Nars in the shade Cotoum. And I like to brush my contour up. But that's the way that I'm going to be blending it, because you don't want the contour to go down. You want it to go up. So just like that. I kind of like my nose contour to meet my brows, and I kind of take it into my crease as well. It doesn't have to be that neat because we're going to blend it out after anyway, so yeah. So again, you can use whatever cream contour, or if you don't know what cream contour to use, try like Nars stick foundations. They are quite good, quite pricey, but good if you're willing to spend the coin. Go ahead and blend that out, and I'm just literally going backwards and forwards like that and dragging it up as well. For the nose, I'm kind of like blending it outwards and up into my brows, and then I'm going to carve that into a crease. What sometimes happens is when I contour my nose especially, I always get too much product on it. I'm still like, ugh, it really frustrates me sometimes, but this is normal. What I have to do is I go back in with my concealer, and I literally just dab a little bit in the center and on the sides like so, just to kind of erase. I'm going to go in to set my highlight, and to set my highlight I'm using the Mercier translucent loose powder, and I'm just going to set those in the areas where we place the highlights. So now that we're leaving that to bake, I'm just going to go in and set my contoured areas, so that's the darker bits. And to set these areas, I almost like to bronze my face instead of like giving it a harsh line, because I like it to look really, really soft. So to do that, I'm going to go in and use my Morphe Filter Effect powder in the shade Filter 11. My lid, and to set it I'm using the MAC Skin Finish powder in the shade Dark Golden. Dark Golden is a little bit lighter, and I do like my lid to be a little bit lighter, so you can see the contrast, and it just gives me the appearance of a much bigger lid as well. So I'm just going to go in and tap that in place. And then to highlight, I'm going to go in with the Mercier highlighter in the shade Seduction. So this is basically where you want the base of your foundation to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and pop some lashes on and a lip, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am back. I've put a lip on, I've put some lashes on, I am feeling my funk. If you would like me to do like a proper full face, like this kind of look, glam, let me know in the box, in the comments box below. All of the products that I've used, I've listed below as well. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope I've done this video justice in terms of making it as informative as possible. I hope you're enjoying the series, even though this is video number 2. And I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye.